Well, it's another gorgeous day here at Nordhouse Dunes. It's time to go. It's pretty late. I've been very slow and deliberate in packing up. But we'll just take one final look around the campsite. It's a very pretty site. Right there is where the tent was, or the teepee tarp. It has no floor. So, and I did a sweep, kind of literally, just to make sure I didn't lose anything in the leaf litter. I was wondering what to do, because I expected the ground to be free of snow, but I didn't consider all the leaves. So what I did is to make a floor inside, I just piled lots and lots of dry leaves, took the top layer, because underneath the leaves are quite wet, and I didn't want to be pressing through and the water absorbing through the leaves from the ground. So I put in a thick layer of dry leaves on top, completely cleared an area away to the ground for the stove. But unless you were, a trained eye, you'd never know that there was a tent there. Here's my bag ready to go. Yes, it's too much stuff, but it is what it is. It was a comfortable camp, and yeah, that's what it is. Over here is a place where I just made a fire last night to eat by outside, because it was relatively warm outside and a beautiful end of the day with the sun. And so I just made a fire and sat here and ate. Over here is the garbage. On the left are the few pieces of garbage that I brought with me and I'm taking back. And on the right is an unbelievable, of course it's all crushed down to small as I could make it. I spent 10 minutes this morning picking up aluminum foil closer to the lake, as somebody else camped in a slightly different spot. But there was garbage where I am too. So it's about, 5 to 7 times the amount of garbage that I have, that I picked up from nearby. This is my spot device, which enables me to tell people that I'm okay, and it also tracks my progress. You can see it on the computer, on Facebook, I think. And one more thing, which I learned from a YouTube friend. In case I come back, or somebody else who wants to use it, I've taken all my firewood and made a little cache there. It's a nice wilderness ethic, and if I come back and nobody's been here, then I'll be able to use it. And if someone else finds it before me, they'll use it. This is something that I just did on my own. I found, there's dead birch all over the place, so I found about a 3-inch diameter log, about 2 feet long, picked it up and the inside fell out, which is what birch does. And so I just slit the birch bark tube. I just slit it down the middle and opened it up, and now it's a rain shield, as it were, for the rest of the stack of wood there. Birch bark is amazing stuff. It's amazing. It's impervious to weather, but it burns in a flash. Tremendous qualities, and that's why you can make a canoe out of it, but don't build a fire in the canoe. Pretty sweet. So anyway, I'm ready for the next trip if I come back here, and if I don't, no big deal. So, one last look at the homestead for middle February 2017. Beautiful Nordhouse Lake. Somewhere in the distance over many dunes is Lake Michigan. And it's time to hit the trail. Well, it's 2:30, and I'm at the vehicle. You can see that on a weekend, this place is very popular. I hope none of them leave garbage, but the odds are they will. It's so sad. It's about a 2-hour drive home after a 40-minute hike out. Really, really nice, mild weather. I mean, for February, it's ridiculous. This is April weather. But that made it very enjoyable and a particularly beautiful trip. So glad I did it, and it was a lot of fun. And looking forward to the next one. All right, see you later.